Hello. I hope someone can hear me. About 4 people in the room. Welcome to New Zealand and World Mysteries. And if I get it right, hopefully my avatar will show up. Hey, Kathy, thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't know what time yours was. Road Rash, hey, Grandma Sherry, thank you guys for being here. So what I'm trying to do is find my avatar for a moment. So stop cam. There we go. There I am. So welcome, the Art of Handmade Dolls and Stuff. Welcome to you as well. Hope you hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Replay crew, hey. So how is everybody? Grandma Sherry, I haven't seen you in a live stream for so long. It's so good to see you. I'm hoping that everyone has a good time despite what part of YouTube they are coming from. I know things are divided and there's lots of different places, but we can come together and talk and chill and not let that affect anything. Today, I wanted to talk about a couple of missing persons cases. Originally, I had this idea that I was going to do like missing cases in January and then February do some ones that were missing in February. But then I found a couple of cases that were a little outside that, but missing persons nonetheless that need to be found. So I'm hoping that if you see a missing person, share that with whoever you know in that area. You just never know, right? You've got to try. So the first one I'm going to show you, if I can get it right, is one of the young ladies that was on my thumbnail. Her name is India O'Hanlon. And this is from independent.co.uk, which is quite odd because it's an American story. But there you go. Parents plead for help finding missing daughter after alarming final video call. So that headline sounds awful the moment you say it, really, doesn't it? India O'Hanlon, 25, was last seen in the City Heights neighborhood in San Diego, her father said. So if you're from there, have a listen up. She's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The parents of a missing California woman are desperately searching for her after receiving a concerning video call in which she appeared distraught. Authorities in San Diego have launched a missing persons investigation for 25-year-old India Delilah O'Hanlon after she was reported missing by her family on 25th of January. She's got a beautiful name. Steph B, hi, my darling. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you for such a long time. It's so good to see you in here. It's wonderful. India, is an Australian American, and she last spoke with her parents on the 16th of January after her mum had spent weeks trying to get in touch with her. Her father, Creed O'Hanlon, told the newspaper. O'Hanlon said that India seemed agitated, high, and possibly scared when a man walked into the room mid-conversation. So lots of red flags here for sure. Thanks, Kathy. Make sure you check back, and I'll come to yours. You know I do. Pop over. Shortly after Mr. O'Hanlon heard the man, the call abruptly ended, and India has not been heard from since. She was agitated, could not settle, and was avoiding eye contact. She told us that she had lost her job, she was broke, and was staying with a friend, Mr. Creed recounted. The unseen guy returned about 30 minutes into what had been an awkward phone call. So this is pretty dang scary. Even though she's 25, she's still your baby, whichever way you look at it, right? She immediately looked weary, maybe even frightened. She then said, I got to go, and hung up. Her mum tried to call her back, but no answer. That was the last time we saw her or had any contact. Oh, that's really, really sad. Mr. O'Hanlon said in a post on Twitter, pleading for help finding his daughter, that she had left her personal belongings behind, including her wallet, her computer, her credit cards, and social security cards. She is believed to have been last seen in the City Heights neighborhood of San Diego. So, wow, she has left everything behind, everything. According to her father, India, who moved to Southern California from the UK in 2019, had a change in behaviour over the last 4 to 6 months. Prior to this, she was self-disciplined, committed to getting a tertiary education, and looking after her health and fitness, Mr. O'Hanlon said. So it looks like she's done a 180 degree turn. Mr. Hanlon resides in Morocco with India's mum, and he said he had reason to believe his daughter is in danger and mental distress. He is also concerned that India is being held against her will. Before the last call, India's parents had been trying to reach her by phone, email, and social media for weeks. So really, she's just gone, it appears, sadly. And how hard it must be for them living across in Morocco, knowing that they're not here to do anything for their daughter. Steph gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You rock. That's so cool. I've got a little song for that. Not a little song, but what I did do is a couple of new emojis, one of Ronnie the cat and one of my big fat head, which you can use. But sometimes I'm going to have to make I don't know, something special for members, but I don't know what. So her mother, with whom she always had a close, caring relationship, has not had any contact with her and been sending messages imploring her to be in touch. Then she called out of the blue. India's family had been in touch with her friends in San Diego, as well as law enforcement and a private missing person investigator. Mr. O'Hanlon said law enforcement is attempting to piece together the timeline of India's disappearance and retrace her last steps. So India is described as a white female with brown hair and hazel eyes. She is 5'8" and weighs around 125 pounds. Anyone with info is asked to contact the San Diego Police Department Missing Persons Unit, 619-531-2277, or detective at 619-531-2000. So if you know anyone in that area, if you know or have seen her, get in touch with the police. It's really, really sad. Okay, remove. That one really stood out to me. It was obvious that when this man stepped into the room that she was really, really scared or intimidated. She's left home with her wallet, an ID, credit cards, all the things that she needs, she left behind. It seems like she in some controlling relationship somewhere, and someone's not letting her call home. So that's really, really sad. Steph B, you rock. Grandma Sherry. Grandma Sherry didn't get a membership, did she? At least she did. You're all green. Hi, Yip. Thank you, Brenda. Welcome, and I know you've been through a tough time, Yip. So big hugs to you, my friend. Okay, so the next one is another one on my thumbnail. It's a guy that's missing. And let me try and find it. Okay. Let us have a look. Yep, we're just about going on to our second case. If I can get my mouse to work. Hang on. Mouse isn't working. Hold on. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Yay, I did it. Awesome. Thanks for the post, Steph B. That's awesome. Look at Ronnie. I know he's so dang cute. He's not here today. Otherwise, I'd show him like in the reel. But yeah. So this one here is very interesting too. This is from NBC News. Family holding on to hope that Iowa trucker David Schultz, who was last seen in November, will be found safe. So this is a really odd case. One of those big mysteries of like, what the hell happened? Did he just vanish? Did like aliens or fairies just come down and pick him up and take him away? Because there's just nothing. So this is really interesting. Oh, you've heard of this? Yes. It's very, very interesting. So the 53-year-old was last seen picking up a load of livestock from Eagle Grove, Iowa. His truck was found on November 21st, 2023, facing away from Sac County, Iowa, where he's supposed to be delivering the load. So already we have something a bit strange going on. It's unnerving when you can't get in touch with a loved one. That's what Sarah Schultz was experiencing on November 21st. She placed over 30 phone calls to her husband, David, that day, but there was no response. Fearing the worst, she reported him missing at about 2:30. 30 minutes later, she got a call from David's phone. And I'm like, oh, finally, Dave, where are you? She said, except it wasn't David on the other side. It was a female officer. She said, we found your husband's truck and his wallet and his phone, but he's not here. So another disappearance where they have left their wallet, stuff that they need, and he's left his phone. Everybody needs their phone, and just gone missing. So really, really strange. For the 70 days since, Sarah has posted about her husband's disappearance every day on her Facebook account. I hope to God he's still alive, but my gut tells me he's not, she told Dateline. I just want him found. That's really sad. That it sounds like she's actually given up finding him alive. Like, she thinks he's gone, which is really, really awful. And I tell you what, all the missing persons families that I've spoken to, because I've spoken to quite a few, they all say that the not knowing is the hardest, and they just want their, even if it's just remains, they want those back to give some answers or justice or closure. I don't know. I don't know how people go missing either, Road Rash. Like I said, do the aliens and fairies come and take them away? Because sometimes we just don't know. All right. Young guy, 53-year-old David is a trucker native to Sac County, Iowa. Livestock hauling is his passion. He's very proud to be an owner-operator. That's quite an accomplishment. On November 20th, between 10:30 and 11 p.m., David picked up a load of pigs from a hog site in Eagle Grove, Iowa. He was supposed to deliver the livestock back to South County that night, a standard delivery, according to his wife. Earlier that night, David stopped by his house in Wall Lake for a quick shower. He was in a hurry and didn't act strange at all. Like he kissed her and said, "Love you, baby, gotta go." Kissed the grandson goodbye. So acting pretty normal. Dynamite, hello. Welcome. Hope's Echo, welcome. It's good to see you all here. Thanks for coming. Our son Joseph was in the living room and he's like, "Dad, what about me?" And like David went, "No time, I got to go, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow, though." According to Sarah, David ran out the door after that, and his family hasn't seen him since. Wow, this is weird shit. Little Dove, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Sen, heya. Thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate the support. You have no idea. No idea. Detective Catherine Strange from the Sac County Sheriff's Office told Dateline that David's truck was located in Iowa after Sarah reported him missing. The truck was directly north of an intersection, which strangely was facing away from where David was supposed to be delivering a livestock load that day. And I don't know, but you can't just turn a truck around that easy and put it the wrong way. Why was it going the wrong way? That's weird as shit. Weird as shit. Throughout the course of the investigation, the county sheriff's office, with the help of the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation, has conducted searches for David using a plane, drones, ATVs, cadaver dogs, and on-foot searches. Early in the investigation, the department also collaborated with the United Cajun Navy, a non-profit organisation focused on disaster relief and search and rescue efforts. So looking at that, he had shitloads of people looking for him, shitloads of organizations that looked like volunteers to the max, and nothing was found. It's a bit crazy, actually. Halloween, baby, thank you. Hey, TJ mods and chat, going to restart and listen while I have dinner. Yeah, I didn't know if dinner time was a good time, but it's 12 o'clock lunchtime here in New Zealand, and it seemed like the best time. I know it's Sunday for a lot of you. It's actually Monday for me. Go figure. So apparently, in total, 431 volunteers participated. 431. Hey, Graham, good to see you. Through the help of their volunteers, the organisation deployed drones and cadaver dogs of their own. They stopped searching on December the 5th after running out of areas that would make sense for them to search. At any point, if I get a little piece of any information, like our volunteers are ready to go again, instantly, she said to Dateline. Although they were unsuccessful in finding David, they were able to find the body of a different missing person in the area, Mark Reisberg of Iowa. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not cool that they didn't find David, but it's pretty cool that they found another missing person, which is weird. It is weird. Sarah said that she was thankful for the help. If anything good came out of this, it's they found that guy. Yeah. According to the detective, the department is still investigating David's disappearance. He said, "Right now we are conducting a full investigation. We can't rule out any possibilities of what may have happened to him, so therefore we cannot rule out foul play." Sarah, on the other hand, has no doubt in her mind that foul play was involved in her husband's disappearance. None of it makes sense. He didn't leave his family, she said. He wouldn't leave his boys. They had 4 children, 2 grown, which are Sarah's from previous relationships, and the other 2 are 10-year-old twins. And now their dad is missing, which is really, really sad. Anyone think of ideas what might have happened? I mean, I wanted to think, oh, maybe he's like run away from his family, and he's had enough and he wanted a break. But if he did, would he leave his wallet and cell phone in the truck? And it seemed like he was happy with his children and his missus, his wife, I should say. It's weird. Halloween baby says, oh, I won't be chatting, going to be munching. That's so fine. Luke can listen and munch. I know it's dinner time. So yeah, this is a real weird one, actually. Weird one. I do have a story, and it's a bit of a hard one because it's about children. So I want to give a trigger warning to anyone that can't handle violence against children, because there is a little bit, but we have some children missing as well. So huge trigger warning for this next one. Okay. Let me... hang on, Liz. I gotta find how to do it again. All right. So yeah, trigger warning because this one's a bit hairy. Child's body found encased in concrete in Colorado as search continues for 2 other children. A child's body has been found encased in concrete in a US storage unit, and police say they are searching for 2 other children. So this is a tough story, this one. The remains were discovered in Pueblo, 160 k's south of Denver, Colorado, on January 10, when the storage unit was being cleared out after the rent wasn't paid. Sergeant Ortega said the items in the unit included a metal container filled with hardened concrete in which the child's remains were found. Yeah. Police are searching for 2 children who would have been 5 and 3 when they were last seen in Pueblo in the northern summer of 2018. Police want to make sure Jesus Dominguez, who would now be 10, and Yesenia Dominguez, who would be 9, are safe. There had been no sign, no indication of these children since 2018, he said. Police had talked to the parents, and the children had not been reported missing. Okay, so we have 2 children that are missing. The parents, did they own that unit where the kids were encased in concrete? I mean, they've talked to the parents, so they know who they are. Hey, Queen Bella, Burden of Proof, good to see you. Can't they just, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't even know how someone can do this. I'm kind of out of words because I just don't know how this can happen. The dead child would be named after family had been notified. They did not give any information about the child's age or when she was believed to have died. So we just know that it's a young girl. Investigators had interviewed 2 people of interest. They had declined to say whether those people were the parents. What the if? What the if? Hey, thanks, Amelia. Good to see you. I'm able to join chat. But that's okay. Thanks anyway. Road rash, exactly. Why wouldn't you report your children missing? It doesn't make sense. They haven't arrested anyone by the sounds of it. I know that if you think back to the Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell case, they were asked to produce the children, and when they couldn't, they were arrested, right? So why can't they do the same here? They know who the parents are, and they're not getting them for the murder of the young girl that was encased in the concrete. But they had other children and they're missing. I thought maybe they could do the same thing that they did with Lori Vallow. It sounds a bit weird to me. I don't get it. I don't get a lot of it, actually. This is a weird story. Weird story. Queen Bella, hit that like button. It helps more than you know, and it's free. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And replay crew, a big hi to you again. If my child went missing, I would be on the phone so fast. Yeah. Grandma Sherry, thanks for coming, darling. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I just thought, actually, what would be interesting is to just get a little idea of how many missing people are in America and what states are the worst, or not the worst. Yeah, the worst, I guess. So I've got this here. Yep, says it's always weird to not report loved one missing. It is. It is. I couldn't imagine having a child missing. No, me either. That's horrible. So this is the worldpopulationreview.com. According to National Missing and Unidentified Persons, which is NamUs, more than 600,000 people go missing each year. Approximately 400 unidentified bodies are recovered each year. Nationwide, there are roughly 6.5 missing persons for every 100,000 people. So I think it's quite a lot. Steph said she'll be listening, heading for dinner. No worries, honey. Thank you for showing up. I so appreciate the support. Luckily, the vast majority of missing persons are quickly resolved. For example, in 2021, 521,705 missing cases were reported, and 485,000 of those were resolved. The number of missing person cases has declined steadily since 1997, when nearly 1 million people were reported missing. Wow. More than 20,000 missing person cases and 14,000 unidentified body cases remain open. California has the largest number of missing persons at 3,010. However, California's rate of missing persons is roughly average at 7 missing for every 100,000. Oh, the highest rate of missing persons by far is sparsely populated Alaska, with 163,000 missing per 100,000 of the population. That's insane. I didn't think of Alaska being so bad. I'm never going to Alaska. They probably got eaten by some of like the moose and the caribou and the bears that I've seen on TV when I've been watching about Alaska. And it's damn cold. So I don't want to actually go to Alaska and find out that. Yeah, yep, I know you've been in the wars. So I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you're recovering. Rhode Island has the smallest number of missing persons at 29. Other states with less than 100 missing include South Dakota, North Dakota, so South Dakota 30, North Dakota 32, Delaware 45, New Hampshire 48, Wyoming 51, Vermont 61, the District of Columbia. What's the District of I can't even. What's the District of Columbia? And Nebraska 84. What the hell is the District of Columbia? Yes, Alaska has a lot of sketchy people there, a lot of criminals in the bush living there. I think a lot of people actually run to Alaska when they're running from something. Rhode Island has barely 29 people, period. Road rash, Washington, D.C. Is that what it stands for? Is that what D.C. stands for? I've never known that. Thanks, Road rash. That's crazy. I've never known that. Absolutely nuts. Who has a Facebook here? Does anyone go on Facebook nowadays? I know it's crap and a lot of people don't use it. I am on Facebook. All the links and sources and everything are in the description of this, and I'll leave the description of everything. Also my Facebook page, and I am a member of a few places that cover missing people that I wanted to share with you because they're doing an amazing job. You don't do Facebook, which one? Yeah, that one. Okay, so this one here, this is a place called Attempt to Locate. And they've got so many missing persons on there, it's unreal, I should say. This one here, the first one, is actually one from England, which I thought I might read out. and see what happens over there. So Dylan Sanford, 27, went missing from Somersworth, New Hampshire in 2018, December 5th. On December 4th, Dylan spent the night at a residence on Market Street in Somersworth. Between 6 and 7 p.m. on December 5th, he left the Market Street residence to get cigarettes at a local convenience store. Dylan Sanford never returned. Later that evening, he called the mother of his 4-year-old son, telling her he had accidentally overdosed and had to be revived with Narcan. This is the last communication anyone had with Dylan. So heaps of red flags. He's saying he overdosed and he had Narcan. So he was obviously revived enough to call. You'd think he'd end up in a hospital or something maybe. In September 2019, graffiti messages appeared throughout the Tri-Cities area of New Hampshire, claiming Dylan had been murdered and identifying 3 men as being responsible. Somersworth police investigated the messages and interviewed those who were named as being responsible, though they say their investigation remains a missing persons case rather than a murder investigation. In September 2019, authorities searched a residence in the 100 block of Franklin Street in Somersworth after receiving a tip that Dylan was there. However, their search came up empty. Dylan had brown hair, or has brown hair, blue eyes, stands 5'11" and weighs 170 pounds. He has several tattoos, the Serenity Prayer on his ribcage, Roman numerals on the inside of his forearm, a cross on his back, and Only the Good Die Young on his chest, and an unknown tattoo on his upper arm. He was last seen wearing a black jacket with some red and white on it with a yellow stripe on the side. A grey and black trucker-style baseball hat with RV on it, blue jeans and sneakers. And I will leave that in the description box below. If anyone knows where he is, Somersworth Police Department at 603-692-3131. You don't go on Facebook much? Fake people can't stand it. I just have for family. Yeah, I go on Facebook. Obviously, I've got New Zealand Mysteries, and we've got about 11,000 followers on Facebook on my New Zealand Mysteries page. And what I do is when I make a video, if it's a New Zealand one, then I'll post it to my page, and I'll post it to a couple of missing persons or whatever pages through Facebook to get faces of these people out in New Zealand. And then I'm sort of saving the live streams for other stuff going on around the world. And then I have Messenger on a personal account just so my kids can contact me because they never have stuff on their cell phones, hardly ever had the cell phones because they keep losing them. So Messenger is a really good way. I wish I could put YouTube in real private. I only have people that I feel safe to watch my stuff, like Instagram. I haven't got Instagram. I've got Twitter, but I hardly use it because I feel like I'm overwhelmed enough doing what I'm doing, rather than trying to work out Twitter because I don't know how it works. I don't know how you get followers. I don't know. Hope's Echo. She says it's scary at times. I stay in the bushes a lot. Yeah, I haven't seen you much. Thank you for coming out of the bushes. I appreciate it. It's always just a bit of a quiet chat, in the stream. So there was one Facebook group. The other is called Attempt to Locate. Missing here, Christelle Marie Day, Glendale, Arizona. She went missing on the 22nd of December 23. She has not been seen since December in Glendale. There is concern for her well-being. She also has connections to Kodiak, Alaska. And didn't we just talk about Alaska? Funny that. You're welcome, Hopes. I'm glad you're here. Don't do Twitter much? Yeah, I don't know how to use it properly. Well, I mean, I've only got 2 people following me, so I figure what's the point of Twittering or tweeting or Xing? I don't know what it is at the moment. But yeah, I kind of think what's the point because I've only got a couple of followers. So this young lady goes by Chrissy, Christelle Marie Day, Christelle Ramirez, and Cassandra Miles. She is 5'3", between 90 and 100 pounds, and has multiple tattoos. Left wrist, left forearm, koi fish, and more tattoos on her left upper arm. Her birthday has just passed, and she has not had contact with her family. Glendale Police Department, 623-930-3000. So these are interesting channels or like pages to watch on Facebook. If I'm going to show this one here. I just wanted to show. This is my Facebook. So I've got to change that to world, but I've got 11,000 likes and 13,000 followers. And what I do is I just put local cases to New Zealand when cops are looking for information and that sort of thing. Halloween baby is going to clean up the mess. She's still listening. Hopes after being hurt the way I have after defending someone to have them question my morals. I was so hurt, heartbroken from people I called friends. There's a lot going on, and I did see that, Art. I did see that. And there's a lot of things going on in the community that we're all in. And it sucks because there's a lot of people that are hurting, and I don't like to see people hurting. A lot of Indigenous women have been kidnapped and murdered in Canada, and I'm sure it's in Alaska as well. Yeah, missing and murdered Indigenous women, there is a really high percentage of those women that go missing or get murdered or suffer from domestic violence, and nothing is ever said. Heartbreaking. I don't understand where these people go, though. Even in New Zealand, we've got ours. I think we've got like 600 on the missing list up and down. We've only got 5 million people compared to you lot, which is astounding the amount of people you have. But here, where do they go? They go missing here. I don't get it. Don't get it. Pees me off. You've gotten hurt by creators who are frauds? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Well, I know I'm not a fraud. I know Wispy's not a fraud. Yeah. Oh. Yes, Art, and I felt so dumb. Oh, I'm sad. So sad about that, Hopes. Road Rash, I will have to check out your Facebook page. Sounds interesting and informative. Absolutely. Come and hang out sometime. I cried for 2 days. I just got so emotional and sad for a week. I just need time. Look, there's no shame in putting YouTube down and stepping away from it. I've had to do that. I don't know if people are aware of my journey, but at the beginning of the year, I lost my job due to my poor mental health. And I had from Facebook for a good 6-7 months. And then I started going back as I started getting better, I've been lurking in bushes for a long time. And in the last month, I think I've just started coming out of my shell a wee bit more and getting involved in chats, making awesome friends, and to doing my videos and my live streams again. So I'm feeling better. I'm looking for a new job. I don't want to go back into mental health. It fucked with my mental health. Go figure. So I'm not going to do that. But some people just need a break. And, I heard it from someone else, and I don't know who, but when you turn YouTube off, just walk away. Don't think about people on YouTube or what's going on YouTube or anything like that. That's my advice anyway. Queen Bella, the Art of Handmail, I'm sorry, I've recently taken a break. Oh, I'm so glad you did. Yeah, breaks are needed, I think. Yeah, one-sided narrative hurts me. Yeah, for sure. for sure. I find myself in a hard spot because I feel like I've got friends. I feel like there's sides now, and I feel like I've got friends on both sides, and I don't know where to put myself half the time. I never speak badly about my friends, whatever side they're on. I'm not going to speak badly, but I like to say hello and stuff. And yeah, it's sad. That's all I'm going to say. It's fucking sad. Canada has a vast wild here and lease roads, bush. Don't know. I have my ideas who could be doing it, like police, truck driver, wildlife person that knows the bush, as a lot are in the northern part. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about Canada. When I was young, I thought Canada was part of America. Don't know why I thought that, but I thought that for a long time, actually. Yeah, it's not nice. There should never have been sides. I never put anyone in that position, but unless they felt the need to place us in that spot. Yeah, it's tough. And I want this chat to be whoever comes in, whatever side or place they are on YouTube. I want them to feel safe. You can share your feelings, how hurt you are. Just remember that there might be people that don't know what's going on, and people that are. I don't want to call it sides. I don't know what else to fucking call it. It is called sides. Ugh. Yep, I have your back. I can defend others, just not myself. Oh, I'll defend you if I see you. It just boggles my mind that creators can go after subs the way they do. They are nothing without subs. Absolutely. Nobody has anything without subs. You know what I mean? It can be a beautiful place. Hope said it, Queen Bella. I too took a break. It was a good life lesson. Absolutely. Yes, New Zealand has always had a safe chat. Thanks for that, Queen Bella. I try and make it just like we're hanging out and talking a bit. I've always said that I didn't want a huge channel, because if I had a huge channel, I wouldn't be able to actually read everyone's comments and talk to them, which is what I like doing. Even though we were supposed to be about missing people and other shit, but we've gone over that. So we're all good. So thank you all for popping in. I don't think I've got any. Oh, Queen Bella, you're could you put... Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm talking to myself, don't worry. Queen Bella, could you email me, nzmissing@gmail.com, just because I want to talk to all the people who are mods and just get them on the same page. That would be really cool. Thanks, my darling. And also, there is stuff in, like, to join the membership's linked at the top, but to the Facebook page or to go to I can't remember the word, donate, or whatever. All those things are in the description box. That's what I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get it out. Yes, New Zealand. You know, I've been around for a while. I adore you. I know you have, darling. Road Rash says, I don't understand the bickering. If you disagree with someone, be respectful or say nothing. It's not hard to. You know what? People get hurt feelings. And all the stuff that's happening, I think, is coming from hurt feelings on both sides. And that's really sad. I think that's the sad thing. And there's been a divide. Some of my friends are falling on one side and some of my friends are falling on the other side. It's a hard place to be. And the subs have been put in this position and trying to choose a side, to choose which friends to hang out with. I don't know. It's in the Queen Bella in the description, but it's nzmissing@gmail.com. We love our nature here and the animals. Most of us respect the environment and keep it clean. Oh, you're in Canada. Awesome. No, we shouldn't have to pick sides. And a lot of people are saying, oh, it's not sides, you don't have to pick sides, but actually it's damn well true. I'm basing myself in Queen's chat a lot because there's more people in that chat that I talk to. But then I have to go over and I have to say hello to all my friends in the other chat because I miss them. You know what I mean? And I ain't going to talk dirty about them at all in Queen's chat. That's just where I end up because I've got nowhere else to sit. I haven't got a fence to sit on. You know, I haven't got a fence. Just be true to you always and you'll do amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Would love to be able to go to New Zealand and see the animals and land. Well, actually, New Zealand doesn't have that many animals compared to you guys. We've got no snakes, no scorpions, no squirrels, no moles, no chipmunks. There's just shitloads that we actually don't have. I'm happy we don't have snakes and spiders. I'm cool with that. And because of that, that's why I stay in New Zealand and I don't move to Australia. It is true. Yeah, it is. And you wish it and hope it wasn't. I know. I wish and I hope it wasn't too. But I'm never going to forget my friends wherever they end up. And Forgotten Whiskers. I just said Forgotten Whiskers. Tell her that's going to be really funny. I enjoy hanging out at Forgotten Whispers channel because she is trying to be neutral and allows people from all sides in her chat, and it's calm and it's friendly most of the time. So I love to hang out in her chat. But it's whispers, not whiskers. That's funny. Yep, you tell the truth. I tell the truth what I say. I know, and it's hard not to get involved as well because I really didn't want anything to be spoken about it on this channel. I wanted to keep it just true crime, you know. But my subs run, you know, if you guys want to talk, then that's fine. I think it's a good place too and a safe place too. So I'm quite happy with that. I don't think I'd want to go to America because of the guns. But I wouldn't mind going to Canada. Canada looks pretty. Except I don't want to go to the real cold places. Fuck that. The snow and shit. I don't want snow and shit. I still would love to go and see those fabulous trees. We are really lucky in New Zealand in many ways. But it still has its problems. It still has its gangs. It still has murders, and it still has missing people and corrupt politics, you know. Roadverse says the creators should understand we all have different views and subscribe to channels accordingly. Absolutely. Whispers is lovely. She is. Absolutely. Do you know what, though? You're just saying the creators should understand we all have different views. That's tough, though. That's tough. Some creators are tough to like. What if you don't like the creators? I don't want to say too much. I don't want to get myself in trouble. Queen Bella says the art of handmade dolls and stuff, some of us are outspoken, and that's okay. Oh, absolutely. I love people that are outspoken, like Queen Bella. Absolutely. That's great. We need those people. But then it puts you in the firing line, doesn't it? Don't come in our winter. No, never. Yeah, I guess after, you know, what's been happening, it's hard to stand up. I feel it's hard to stand up sometimes because of what's going to happen or be said to you. I've never really seen a community, especially when you're trying to have a successful channel, single out and almost banish people. It's a very odd move. I'm not going to comment on that. Hi, Spudler. Welcome. You made it to a live. That's awesome. So we just went through a few missing persons cases, and now we're just chatting. Yeah. So it's good to see you. Thank you, Spudler. Where are you from, Spudler? I forgot. I think you're from Australia or the UK or something. Yep, where are you from? Queen Bella, where are you from? I can't remember. August, September, when the leaves change, or in July, August, and late summer. Well, considering I can't afford a microphone and a great webcam and a new chair, I doubt I'm going to make my way to Canada. Queen says it's very hard to stand out, especially as a sub, but it shouldn't be. Absolutely. Wales in the UK, but originally London. I thought you were from over the pond. What's the time now? Quite a few people are from the UK. Queen Bella. Oh, yep, I'm near the Canadian border, right by Washington and Idaho in the New East. Nice. Queen Bella, I'm from USA, the New England area. I don't even know where that is. Is that like near New York or something? Our summer is so short here. Why we love being outdoors in the summer. We're summer now, and I tend to hide away from the summer. I put my air conditioning on. I tend to shut my curtains so I can't see the neighbours. Yeah, I hide away like a hermit. I'm a hermit. That's why I'm in so many chats, because I've got no job and I'm a hermit. Don't leave my house. 11:50 p.m. That's a nice area. I am in the South Island of New Zealand in Christchurch, and Christchurch has had its share. I mean, quite a few years ago we had a terrorist attack on a couple of Muslim churches, and we had devastating earthquakes many years ago now, even though I can't forget them. So definitely a lot here. And we're called the Garden City, Christchurch, so apparently it's because we've got lots of gardens and trees and shit. 60 years Sunday. Cool. Oh, hang on. I'm missing some. Queen, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Connecticut. That's New England area. Got it. Hope says, my parents had a cottage in Canada. I spent my summers in there. It was very remote. Now power spring water. Oh, nice. Art of Handmade Dogs says East Coast. Yep, says, my home will always be in the trees with my animals and kids. Oh, that's cool. Spudler, your friends in Christchurch. Christchurch is one word. They must be good people then if they're from Christchurch. That's all I can say. Ontario for hopes. You just discussed the case from New Hampshire. I did, but I didn't look it up on the map, which is very naughty of me. I think I've got like 5% of where things are, which states are where. I know where California is. I know where Florida is. I know where New York is, kind of. I know where Texas is. That's about it. Road Rash, I'm from New Jersey. You definitely don't want to come here. Just had a 27-year-old woman murdered 5 blocks from me on Tuesday. Oh, my God. No one arrested yet, and we live in a quiet area. Oh, my God, Road Rash. Are you, like, freaking out? Or was it like, you don't even know whether it was targeted at the woman or it was random? Are you leaving your house? I wouldn't be leaving my house. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Crazy. You have no plumbing. This is the art of handmade dolls and stuff. I have no plumbing or water. I have a well and septic. I live pretty quiet life in winter. Wi-Fi is very important for me. It gets lonely here. I do my craft and keeps me busy. Yeah, Wi-Fi is important because it means a lot of people can get in touch with other people. And there's a lot of people on their own. And being able to reach out is really, really important. Yeah, right. It's crazy. Spudler said they used to live in London, went back to 90s, I think. Sorry, Christchurch. Oh, were they that bad? Just going to take a drink. Whew. So I've done an hour. I wanted to thank everyone for coming. Could you tell me, is this a good time, and is Saturday or Sunday better for you? I love living that way. There are good people here. I have a few great friends from YouTube. I have great friends on YouTube actually as well. And they say that friends on YouTube aren't real, but to me, they are real. I miss them when they're not on. I wonder where they are. I care about seeing them. So, yeah. Queen, you're east, I am middle, so would love to be by the water and mountains. One of the best parts of YouTube is meeting people from all over. Yeah, I agree. Having friends from America and England and like everywhere. It's crazy. Oh, awesome. This time is good. Sweet. Yeah, I've got more friends online than I have in my real life. I must say that. Oh, gosh, roadfish. No idea I have a knife on me when I go out. Oh, that sounds awful. Spudler says, I check in on creators if they haven't been live for a while. I worry. That's nice. That's a nice thing to do. All right, guys. Spudler, thanks for coming. Hope's Echo. Rovish. Yep. The Art of Handmade Dolls and stuff. Queen Bella, thank you so much all for coming in. You have no idea what it means to me. I have such anxiety because I think nobody's actually going to come. And I'll be sitting there talking to no one and I'll feel like a really big egg. But it didn't happen. So I'm really lucky. Steph B, thanks for popping in and giving some memberships. That was awesome as well. New Zealand say my friends on my phone. Yeah. I don't have much, no fancy things, but you've got us. Thank you. It was great to be here. You'll be on time next time. I ring the bell. Yeah, I'll do it at the same time. Saturday probably for you guys, which is a Sunday for me. But yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you all. I made it to an hour. I'm losing my voice, but you're my friends. I love you. And I'll support you as well.